Yo, you listening to the Oprah Rose Show with TT and Gigi, and yeah, get it poppin'.
Thoughts. Everything begins with thoughts.
She's a slut, she's a hoe, she's this, she's that.
We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much.
It's about people being uncomfortable with women owning their sexuality.
What is the truest, highest vision that you hold for yourself?
I'm a real ass bitch, and I'm gonna get everything that I'm gonna get on my own.
I know for sure. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you believe.
Hi. What's up?
I'm TT.
And I'm Didi.
Still no Gigi.
But we back.
But we back. Yeah. Sing a song.
Yeah. I guess I was just singing just now.
What?
When I said we back in Atlanta.
That's not a net.
I know, but it was like a melody. You know?
Well, me and you got them on your t-shirt. Because if you are watching on YouTube,
you can see.
You would know that Didi has Outkast on his shirt.
Rapping for the Outkast.
Your mama and your cousin too.
Me and you. Okay, Dungeon Family.
First of all, because I would love this shirt.
Yeah.
Andre, this is a face. Like, this is a mug.
A face?
Okay.
No, get into the abs.
Face card don't decline.
The abs or the shirt. I was like, could this be my stomach?
Yeah. Never.
No.
Not you, but like me.
Damn,
mean.
never?
No.
Never.
No, mine.
Gigi, we miss you. She can go.
No, first of all, Didi walks in to where we're recording, and he walked in and he just had on a wife beater, and your shirt was on. And I was like, damn, body, like your arms, you're also like built.
I'm like, yeah, I've been
You're
taking
like
a lot
solid.
of protein with my
I can see.
milk
Yeah.
and working out, but
no, you were literally like,
we got
damn.
this nice vacation coming up.
I know. I need to. I have not worked out all this week. It is very difficult to work out with natural hair.
Oh, yeah.
And my bob is like shorter, so it's even harder.
You don't wrap it?
It doesn't. No, you really can't wrap it.
You can't
no.
wrap it
If I wrap my hair, it would be it would
poof.
literally a big poof. So I haven't this past week worked out, but I'm gonna. I just accepted an invitation to a workout class. I'm gonna get back.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to Orange Theory.
Yeah, this is the month.
Yeah.
Because the next month is a wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful
I gotta
time.
even shout out to a waist trainer. I feel like wearing it just around the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes I definitely see the difference.
I wore it around the house one day last week, and the waist trainers be cutting off your circulation.
What kind do you
I
have
couldn't
though?
breathe. I think it was Sweet Sweat.
Oh, that's
like the
really
one-
comfortable.
That's comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear the one with the clasp though.
Oh no! What the fuck? That
Yeah.
is a girdle.
Those though, somebody was telling me like a medical professional was like they were seeing somebody when you do wear those a lot, like your insides are literally kind of like
I'm sure
meshing together. So it's like that ain't worth it. I don't wear the hook and clasp.
No.
Mine is just like a really tight, like the Sweet Sweat one.
Yeah.
A really tight one that goes over, but it has some stuff on the sides.
Mm.
So then you make it even smaller.
Oh
and
my
I feel
God.
like you do that for like 3-4 days. I was like,
And
they ain't
it's
never had a pretty girl singing. I was giving Tyler.
and that's what they prefer.
Yeah, I was literally feeling like Tyler in that bitch with a little
From
fupa.
Jersey to Ibiza. You.
Yeah, me. I was like, oh,
The thing about the Sweet
ooh.
Sweat though that I like is it has that side that like makes you sweat.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like I'm wearing it, and it's like by the time I take it off, it's like
You're
it's
hot,
dripping.
sweating. Yeah. They work because I was doing these
I don't
like.
know if it worked though.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what don't work. I was doing these sessions in Harlem to like get rid of your fat, and that
Yeah,
shit
that shit
that's a
don't
waste of
work.
money.
Yeah.
Like I'm hot that I even did it.
You might as well just get a colonic and call it a day.
No bullshit. You literally could have done that, and it's the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and it's like
'cause
12
just
sessions.
Getting rid of the weight.
It's so annoying. It's
Yeah.
actually I'm
They
so
tried
upset.
they tried to get us in that and back in Harlem to get
To get that, yeah.
And then they put you in the sauna.
Well,
and
there was no
all of
sauna.
that
Try to get in the hair.
Oh yeah.
It don't work though. It's given you got to eat right. Get in the kitchen.
Get in the kitchen because that's where it starts.
Get in the kitchen. Yeah.
Your meal should be colorful, people.
No frosted flakes.
Your meal should not be brown. They should all be different colors.
So many
of the
different
rainbow.
colors. I know.
I would be telling that to myself if I look at a plate and I have like a salmon burger and some French fries. It's like, fuck. This is a
it's
tan
all,
plate.
Oh my God, because it's all carbs.
Yeah.
I didn't even
If
understand
your
that.
plate is tan or brown, you need to add some green or orange or red
Oh
to
Lord.
it. And I be telling myself that. So that's not a read. That
Oh
is
my
more of like
gosh.
a memory,
mental
a
thing.
mental thing.
Yeah.
To
Mine is pretty
remember to do
colorful.
that.
You know, I'm like a meal prepper also though.
Yeah.
So I eat the same thing very pretty much Monday through Thursday. It's very boring. It's so boring.
But
Luckily, I like
the
structure.
same
Thank God, because it is literally like salmon, baked sweet potato, half a baked sweet potato, and a vegetable.
Oh wow, I've been eating the same thing.
Yeah,
for the last like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
for dinner.
It's so boring.
And that sweet potato take forever in the oven.
You got to do the air fryer, and I do them. Obviously, I cook everything on Sunday, and so I do it on Sundays.
It's like,
you eat a sweet potato the day of that you cook it? Wow, hell no. I also don't cook dinner though.
Got it. It's just a routine thing.
Yeah, no, I don't. And working from home.
I'm not even making it. I could probably make it during the day, but I don't.
What?
Yeah, this is like after 5.
Oh no, that's not.
Yeah,
no.
so I try to still structure my day as if I have like a full-time job. Like in my mind, I still very much work because I am working.
Yeah,
and I am doing a lot of things. I just don't at the moment had that like full-time position.
No, it never gave dinner. Actually, maybe 7 years ago, but no. Like I only eat salad
7?
for dinner. What?
Years ago?
Yeah, I do not cook dinner. Like I do not. That is like
7?
a rule. I do like not a rule, but it's just me. Okay. So it's just salad. Like I will have salad and then I take a lot of dinner. So it's like I count it out and it's only dinner. I don't do carbs at night.
I love a French fry.
No, don't. Not in the house if I'm out.
I love a French fry,
but I don't.
With a lot of sauce.
Brown.
Not brown. Like now, that's about to be
brown.
A thing, like brown.
Look at your plate. Like
what if
brown.
it's sweet potato French fries?
I think no, but you work out also, so that's the difference. So it's not like you're not, like one of my favorite shows is My 600-Pound Life, and it's just like the amount of shit that I just be like, how do you consume that in a day? Like, again, you work out.
People be hungry.
I also understand how you could get to be 600 pounds.
It's easy. Like, I love Chick-fil-A.
And then I think a lot of them, because I watch it, they go back through. I think the resounding theme throughout our Atlanta group of episodes is like your childhood and what you went through. And a lot of them went through whether it was like assault or abuse. And so you look to food as a comfort. Food really actually is a comfort. I don't think I've ever watched an episode that something did not happen to someone to be like, oh, I did this to also like appear less attractive or just use it as a comfort or
damn.
I think people just look at that show and it's like, oh, these people are fat. And it's like, they have to
look at it like that. I wouldn't just cancel it out and say that, right? Like obviously you got to a point because of something.
I'd be like,
you be watching, the people's names.
Dr. Now, he don't be playing that shit.
And this is on Lifetime?
TLC.
Okay.
I don't have cable, so whenever
that makes sense.
If I'm in a hotel, I watch it. I watched it last night. Okay. Literally watched it last night. Yeah, it's one of those. But yeah. Anywho, because we always are singing, and I feel like there was a lot of uproar.
Oh God!
Recently about all these like lists of Spotify put out there streaming. What was it? Top? How many was it?
I think they were dividing it up by genre. It was like top hip hop songs of the streaming era.
Yeah,
and they did it for R&B as well. And I think they did an overall list
too. And then Apple just did top 100 albums of
ever,
which I think that. I'm sorry, just like any other chart has to be broken up. Because I can't tell you if a Beatles album is good or not because I've never hit play. So it could very well be number 2.
I saw that was top of the list. I actually do know Revolver.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah. And it's only because of Frank Ocean that I know that album. But
really?
Yeah.
So let me get in.
He sampled it on Blonde, which was top 5 on their list.
Let's get into it. Because it's like, okay, top 5. Blonde is crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. And everybody kept putting it across from Usher's Confessions at number 90.
Which is crazy. Yeah, you can't. Okay, so we're going to do our list. But I think our list is a combination of, I guess, we never even talked about this. So we're talking about it in real time.
Okay.
Our list is going to be, I think, a combination of obviously album sales, chart sales. And it's only going to be R&B. But hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. But I think the emotion, like how it makes you feel behind it.
Yes. Okay.
Obviously, like the musicality, but it's like also everybody has very different tastes in music.
Right.
So and I think ours are very similar. So like I had this conversation with somebody else, like with Maine, and I was like, I hate hits. Like I hate hit songs. Like you get in my car and someone else has to listen to the aux because you're gonna hear like shit that you just don't want to hear in my car at all. You like everything from like Blonde to like.
But I love that though,
Tizo
because
touchdown.
it's an eclectic taste, right? Like people should also respect that, because for me, it's also discovery.
Yeah.
Like when you were playing the Tizo song, I had never heard that. Like you were singing it, and I'm like, what Tizo song is that? Is he featured? We investigated it to now I know what song it is because it was on the deluxe version of the album, and I hadn't heard the deluxe. But now I'm gonna go back and listen.
Yeah, it's
right. So there's some people just need to open your palates like you did with the food, baby.
And I get that, especially at a certain age, like people are not really trying to discover new music. You're just going back to your songs. I think because I work in it, you're a DJ. Like we have to know, I have to know literally what the hell is going on. So I listen to more rap than any other woman that I know. But like
you listen to more new rap,
yeah, like more than any woman.
Like we were talking about the J. Cole
older
featured
black
song,
woman, yeah,
and we both listened to that trash of a song. But like, women, I didn't expect you to even have heard that already.
Really? No.
Well,
like
yes, for you, yes,
right.
But like most people probably would have.
Like
heard that.
I told you, I have to go back and listen to Vince Staples, but I've always loved Vince Staples. Right. I don't know, and I remember I had like a friend of mine made fun of me. A guy made fun. He was like, "I don't know anybody listens to Vince Staples." And I was like, "What? Like what?"
Like, I listen to Vince here and there.
Love me some Vince. So, anywho, top albums.
Top album. So this is, like you said, R&B focused.
Only R&B.
Only R&B.
Let me be clear. That is still the favorite genre.
Absolutely. R&B.
Supreme genre.
Is so ingrained in every other genre.
Mm-hmm.
It's ingrained in rap. All the rappers sing. It's ingrained in country. You got an R&B star that's the top of country right now. It's ingrained in pop. Pop is a mash of every damn genre because it's just popular
Let's talk
music.
about it because
like, R&B is so ingrained within every genre of music. We were singing Tyla. Granted, that people would call that Afrobeats. She's singing
what is it?
R&B.
I'm a piano.
I'm a piano, which is my favorite genre to blend.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially that is a R&B song.
Mm-hmm. I don't like how people try to make it like it's lesser than and it's slower
idea.
But it even as a child, like I always tell people I was not like a pop girl, right? I was not listening to NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Obviously I knew the hits.
She'd love to talk about this.
But again, I have to give preface for my list.
Who was you listening to?
Like the Tony Rich Project, like old ass kid, okay? But I was also listening to Mariah Carey, my all. Like I have vivid memories of that CD-ROM, that silver CD in my CD-ROM, and listening to like
the album was called Butterfly.
No, I'm talking about number ones. Mariah Carey, the number ones. Yeah,
get me together.
Yeah, no. I mean,
get me
the
together.
Number ones, Mariah Carey.
Get me together.
No,
Because it was like 13 number ones at that point.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Like my all was on that one. You couldn't tell me that I was not giving my all just for one more night with some imaginary man.
Iris,
I was risking my life sitting on like a green shag carpet. That's I have such vivid like singing it like your body next to mine.
In 98.
In 98. That was in 98.
98.
Showing my age.
I'm showing my age.
I mean, I said CD-ROM.
You said CD-ROM.
So I was already showing my age.
That is a desktop computer, sweetheart.
No, and I meant Walkman, Headman, the like handheld set.
Oh yeah.
With those CD player or
and
whatever.
And if you had the Sony one, they didn't skip.
I had a Sony one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that with the little
extra.
You know, you put the little headphones with the little cover on behind over the ear. Yeah, that one. So, anywho, what is on your list?
So this is no particular order. We're just gonna both have 10.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start out the gate and say Bobby Valentino, Disturbing the Peace
fuck. Sorry.
As a R&B album that I think is in my personal top 10.
No, you can't say that and then just move on. Why? I'm sorry. How the fuck does Bobby Valentino? This is why I said we can't even rank. How the fuck? Here go me. We have the same taste. The first one. How the fuck does Bobby Valentino?
This is not ranked. It's a great album. It came out in 2004 or 5, I want to say, and it was like my senior year of high school.
Okay. For a minute, I was getting to those guys.
And that's a different album.
Oh, see?
that's
Slow down.
That's Anonymous, and that was on another album.
Slow Down on that album?
Slow Down. Slow Down was his first single.
Okay.
And so for me, I just remember watching that video and even the video with Lil Wayne, Tell Me, and just being like, I want to dress like this. I actually want to look like this. Like aspirational. We do that shit now with fucking Instagram. Yeah. Shit, the fuck? Don't make me feel bad.
I think I've never heard that anyone say Bobby Valentino was inspirational. I think that's where I'm at. I've never. I'm sorry. I'm stuck with it. Really? I've never.
And then the album itself, it just flows really well.
Okay.
Tim and Bob were the main producers on the album, and they did a really good job of like the flow and the sound. It sounds almost like an Usher album.
I love that. Also, you are gonna give this like again the musicality context.
Oh yeah, like it's bigger than I want to look like this nigga. Yeah, like it's part of it too is there was some really good songs on there.
Okay.
And that was Disturbing the Peace first R&B artist. And so I feel like Ludacris really invested in that, and like he was on one of the songs.
He was.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was on the album as well. And one of the songs has a polyphonic ringtone as the beat, and you would never hear that again.
Say what now?
So remember when ringtones before it was like an actual like song? It was like a doop 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 doop. He has that as like the beat.
Okay, I really need to go back and listen to Bobby Valentino's first project.
Yeah,
I've never hit play on an album ever.
Please,
okay,
for anyone that's listening, please go listen to the album. It's a great album.
Who? Bobby Valentino needs to come on the show, I think, because it's giving #1 fan. I gotta know. I want to know. Okay, it's literally giving #1 fan.
I just wanted to start some controversy.
I mean, you definitely.
I'm gonna keep it going. My controversial pick.
I feel like we're actually not gonna have any that are like down.
I love that.
Damn, which way am I gonna?
Yeah, which one? Do your first one.
You know what? No, I'm actually not gonna go controversial. I'm gonna go with something that I know would be on your list. Again, I feel like I should have written this down. Oh, no, or do I? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I'm actually going to do my #1. I'm going to start there.
Okay.
This is actually my #1, is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I remember when it came out. I
that album so much.
No. I think
Do you listen to Tell Him?
I listened to it yesterday. Because at the end she says, "It'll be all right, T," and I used to think she was talking to me.
Okay.
But I got it. I got it. I did the pre-save or whatever at Sam Goody.
Oh shit!
And I remember I had to go to Towson to go pick it up.
What did pre-save in 1998?
You literally physically had to write your name down, and then I can't remember if you prepaid or not.
Okay.
And I remember physically going to the store to go pick up the album. Physically. Yeah, there was no laptop. And I just I remember being 16 and all the things she was talking about, and even it just resonated with me so much.
You was going through something.
Or it was just you start dating at 16. It's like, girl, you better watch out. Some guys, they're about that thing. It was literally all those little things. And again, I just thought she was gorgeous. And seeing another brown woman that looked like that was so good. I remember in the That Thing video, I literally bought an entire, this is when I used to always make my clothes too. I made a whole jean set and got a little pink tank top or whatever.
Oh, cute. That looked like what she had. Yeah. But when I said that about Bobby Valentino, I was in the wrong.
Lauryn Hill, Bobby Valentino. What the fuck are we talking about? Somebody is still making music. Praise Jah in the moonlight. Okay.
She's still making music?
She's in the video and she performed a song with him with YG.
I love that.
Yeah, exactly. And guess who can still tour? Lauryn Hill.
This is not a battle of #1 because I never said he was number one. But I'm just saying, I just started off that way.
You just tried to compare Bob. I was not. Yeah,
you did that.
Next case. But yeah, Lauryn Hill is mine.
Right,
and I know everybody feels like that she gets alive with one album.
I mean, it's amazing.
But hold on, no. I also hate when people say that because
that is amazing.
The other live one. Oh my God, why is the name?
Oh, you talking about the Unplugged?
The Unplugged one. Okay. The Unplugged one, that. I remember I was working at a retirement home. I had to race home on Sunday to see it because it came out live. And
it was on live TV.
Yeah, it was on live TV.
I always thought Unplugged was pre-recorded.
No, it was live. Or not. When I say live, it aired or whatever.
Okay.
It might not have been live,
got
like
it,
a stream, but
it was
it's
the live
Sunday at 8 p.m. EST.
The broadcast.
This is coming out.
It,
Exactly. Yeah, that one. So I'm like, I don't like when people do my girl Lauryn like that.
No, I am a fan of what she's been able to do off of one album, right? Yeah. And I think in '98 I was 5. No, I'm joking. I was like 10. But I remember all of those moments. Like I remember that thing. Like I loved her when she was in Fugees in '96, and so that through line of her doing her own album, it made so much sense. And to know that she wrote and produced pretty much the whole album, although there's been people trying to come out and say that they were a part of it and be old more, but that was her. Yeah. Right. And the artistic nature of that album is amazing because she has been able to fucking tour this album for almost 20 years. And even how we always talk about concept albums, that is a concept album. You have the children in the back and the skits in between. Like, you know, the teacher and the lessons and all like, what do you know about love? Love! Like all of the through lines and the little interludes. Right. Like, actually, speaking of concept albums, I feel like, is this one, I'm going to move on to another one. Okay. Is this one that is both on our list? Okay. It's definitely one of the top, but favorite Destiny's Child album. I knew where you was going.
Because, I
knew where you was going.
Destiny Fulfilled.
Destiny Fulfilled. A concept album.
A concept album.
That was not marketed as a concept album.
No.
You had no idea until you listened to it.
You got older and you're like, ooh. Like, I heard If the other day, I almost crashed my car.
When I think of that album, I always think of Is She the Reason? Like that beat comes
all
on.
Of them. All of them.
It's in my head first.
It's no skips.
No. None.
Like you started out. What's actually the first song on Destiny Fulfilled?
Hit Me.
Yeah. So we started out.
You start out losing your breath.
Yeah.
You get take off a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Then you
exactly. Catering.
Yep.
Then it's giving well, girl, and then Is She the Reason?
Bad Habit.
And then Bad Habit.
And then Free, right. Damn. Then you going through it. But then they didn't stay down. Bad Bitches Get Up. Okay. And then she was through with Love, though. Remember, she was through with it. I love that one.
Just before that, she was
free. But that's how it happens. It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. But then in the end, that's why I love that the album ends with
Your
love.
Your love's amazing. You're like the rain that follows me.
Why is Michelle singing in that falsetto?
More and more. I love it. There was never a bridge that Michelle didn't cross.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't.
I saw that on Twitter one day and I was like, no.
I love it. I love it.
But yes, both on our list. An amazing album, especially for it to be like their last album, right?
Is it your favorite Destiny's Child album?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I have such an affinity to the writings on the wall.
I get that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
I get it. Like my older cousins loved writings on the wall, but I feel like I was almost too young to get into it.
Okay.
And granted, we're not that far apart, but when you're that young, there is a little bit of a difference.
I was in that bitch. You're like, I was on the wall.
We're like 2 years apart, but then I'm like.
No, I again, such an affinity. But yeah, okay. You're right. Destiny's Fulfilled is my favorite Destiny's Child album.
Cohesive.
But it's, I was listening to the first one though, with me. The other night going off to the original, like, do you ever wonder when he don't come home who he goes to see? Oh, damn. Okay.
It's okay.
Why?
I don't really know.
Okay. Another album. Next album. Next album.
I'm sorry, sister. Next album. I'm gonna go back to my list. Let me see. I got, this might be on yours. The Dream, Love, Hate.
So wow, because I'm going off of a list, and you know how much I love Terrius Nash. Is it top? It might be.
It's top for me.
Why wouldn't it be? As much I was literally like, wait, why? As much as I love Terrius,
because the thing about that,
gotta go back through the track list. Oh, that's a good one, dude. That one slipped through.
We didn't know that The Dream was that good when the album came out. When the album came out, I was like, yeah, I know he did
First
Umbrella,
one, yeah,
but I didn't know that the album was going to be that good.
There's actually no skips on here.
There's no skips. It's no skips.
No skips.
Like some
and
people
so
might
many
skip
singles,
Living a Lie, but
I like that one.
But I do.
Because you Shawty is a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I Love Your Girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Nicki trilogy is obviously my favorite of the Dream. She Needs My Love.
The Fast Car Nicki, She Needs My Love, three track.
But falsetto into Playing in Our Hair.
She got me playing in her hair.
This is one. Ditch That is kind of giving skip, but it's like I can listen to it.
They ran that up in DC.
For real?
I used to hear that at Love.
I do not remember hearing
I heard Ditch That out at Love before.
I do not remember that.
They was
and then Mama. I don't need that. No shade. No
I
shade.
didn't even know that was on there.
It's added or something because I actually have this whole album saved. So
okay.
That's a great one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a sleeper I did not see.
Great. I mean, like when it came out, I remember we were working at Nordstrom at the time when that album came out. And I remember it was a girl that worked there that was playing it, and I was like, who?
What is it? Yeah.
And she was like, The Dream. And I'm like, oh shit, let me actually go buy it. Because at that point, download.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me actually go download. And I remember playing and I was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't an album that it came out and like, let me go, buy it. That wasn't the situation. It was literally somebody else was playing it.
I mean, also, was that when, sometimes I have like memory lapses. Okay. That wasn't, that was Burnt. Was that still Burnt CDs? Burnt CDs.
Yeah.
Because there's certain, like, I actually hate the fact that, like, the first Ashanti album was a Burnt CD. And, like, that's definitely on my list of top.
Okay.
Like, that first, I bought it from the gas station, like a Citgo, okay? Like, I loved Ashanti I loved Ashanti more than I loved Beyonce back then. Like, I mean, loved.
She's no Ashanti.
And that's how I felt.
That's how you felt?
I was the New York Times headline. She's no Ashanti.
That's funny.
And I love Jay-Z so much that I was like, I will fight Beyonce in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, wow.
Like, so that was kind of like a thing.
Okay.
And then obviously I grew out of that.
Yeah.
And, I pay my dues at the Beehive.
Yeah, we all do now.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely pay my dues. Take the meeting notes.
Yeah.
But I do. I take the meeting notes at the meeting. But I loved Ashanti so much. I just thought she was like so cool. She was from New York,
and she felt more like around the way.
Yeah,
and I don't mean around the way and like
relatable. No, she just felt relatable.
Yeah,
like, all the stuff, she was wearing the same shit. I feel like we were wearing like I love me a little rocker wear, like short set. Situation.
I get it. That album, I mean, if I were a girl when that album came out, I would have definitely been like all over it.
Yeah, like like the hits. And again, as somebody who does not, I don't need to hear hits all the time. Like I can still hear Foolish. I would never flip that song.
I might skip.
I would not skip.
I might skip.
I'm not skipping. I'm still gonna.
I like the remix.
All of them. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Not all of them.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, Scared and Rescue are probably like my favorite two songs.
And movies. How?
Oh yeah, they're like back to back.
Rescue Me, like all night long. Take me away. So we're gonna make a playlist because I feel like last time we had a musical discussion.
Oh yeah, we
ended up having to make a playlist.
Yeah, we'll make a playlist.
We gotta make a playlist.
So are you adding Ashanti to your?
Yes, Ashanti's definitely on mine.
All right, so I'll go now. Miguel, Kaleidoscope Dream.
Yeah, I had this one.
You have it too?
I had you. Remember, I made you sit in the car, and that was the EP.
Okay.
Because that was Use Me.
Yep.
And which shout out to Ro. I saw him the other night. Who wrote that?
Ro James.
It was Use Me. I don't remember what else was on that pack because he put it on SoundCloud first.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a pack.
It was on SoundCloud first. Then he had a pack, and then it became Kaleidoscope Dream. I think it was. I don't remember, but it was the rollout wasn't like the full project.
Got it.
Kaleidoscope Dream is just
amazing,
that girl.
Start to finish.
When I talked about that dinner that we went to, the conversation was actually what is your top 3 R&B songs of the last decade?
Oh my god!
And everybody basically it's Adorn Miguel. Like I feel like
and I'm so happy it had a resurgence.
Yeah, it's Adorn Miguel. I don't think that there's another song like my other one for that was like Daniel Caesar, with her. What does it get you? What is it? Best part or whatever? Best part. I think.
Okay, yeah. With her.
But it's Miguel. Like Miguel Adorn.
Oh, Sure Thing was the song that had the resurgence, but that was from the self-titled album.
Okay.
Oh no, it's called All I Want Is You.
No, what? Now I'm confused. One of them had it. I don't think it was All I Want Is You though.
No, because I was saying like I love that Adorn had a resurgence but that wasn't the song that did. It was Sure Thing.
Sure Thing, okay.
Which was from his first album.
Oh, because it was a sped up version.
Right.
Yeah. But it's just, she's that girl.
Yeah, Kaleidoscope Dream. I have
girl.
the vinyl hanging in my damn office.
I love it.
Yeah, so I see that one all the time. But an amazing album. Like, The Thrill.
So good.
Him performing The Thrill live is something to see. If you've never seen Miguel perform live.
Saw him a quick thing. I've never seen him like live though.
And I mean, I saw him. It was during this era, but it was like at like Made in America.
Okay.
Yeah. And The Thrill live, and there's a live version on streaming of it.
Wait, when I was there,
when he was there,
did I see him too?
You probably did.
Again, memory lapses. Yeah. I told somebody I'd never seen SZA. They were like, we watched her together, and I was like,
yeah, she even did Afropunk one year. We went.
We left. That was too many people.
Oh,
I mean, now I know
Solange
it was Solange and her. And remember, I left. That was like anxiety. And now the SOS tour I saw like 15 times. I don't ever need to see that again.
What's your next one?
Actually, since I just said it, SZA Control. I know everybody goes up for SOS because it was obviously sales wise bigger.
I think Control
had crossover, but Control. I think if you listen to SZA, everybody, it's very Control is just so honest and it's vulnerable. It's open. It's like I remember when it came out. I remember exactly what I was going through. I remember exactly who it was about. I remember exactly every line. Like Supermodel alone, it's kicking off the album. The Pharrell ad libs. It gives me everything I need. I
mean, it's a great project. And when people go up for SOS, I'm like, did you ever listen
to Control? Exactly.
That's why it took so long for this album to come out.
Yeah. Like and it's crazy. Actually going to the tour, I thought it was going to be only SOS. I definitely did not think that she was going to do any of the Control songs. And watching the kids go up for every word for Control, I was like, wow, it did like actually cross over. I love like it's my favorite part of the show when she starts doing Control. But
she makes it like a thing. No,
it's like a whole like when she's like on the little boat thing is when she's doing like Supermodel and all the Control songs. But yeah, I was very shocked that they knew all the words to it. Word. Great. Again, an album that emote. I can't even believe, and that one's fairly new. My next one gonna be old.
And then the first single with Travis Scott, like I didn't know what Control was going to sound like.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Why you bother me?
What is the name of that song?
You don't want it. I don't know.
What I literally listened to the other day.
Better than you do. To weekends, I can't. I'm like singing it for the.
This is
song
actually driving me
to
too,
me.
And it's not coming. Acting like you do.
But listening to that, it made me love the album even more because the album did not sound like that.
No, we do whatever. This is actually driving me insane. Oh my God, hold on. Love galore. I need.
But she doesn't even say love.
She does
love. Yeah.
She never says love galore.
She never say love galore.
Anywho, next.
You know, SZA be singing in cursive, so I don't really
She very well could have said it. We just did not know.
Yeah,
we did. Also, shout out to the Deluxe. There's a song on there called Awkward that I absolutely love.
Oh. All right, next one on my list. Let's go with Amarie Touch.
That is in your top R&B album. Love it, but definitely not my top. Yeah.
A lot of childhood. Go back to childhood. This is like 2003, 4. This is coming off of like Why Don't We Fall in Love album with Rich Harrison, but I feel like Rich went in a totally different direction with Touch.
I have to actually go back and see
where he was like leaning so heavy into like the DC percussion, live instrumentation. I had never heard any of this before. And then now you also start seeing it filter into Crazy in Love. And even Diddy had a song with Mary J. Blige and Jennifer Lopez, Usher. So it's literally like this Amarie sound that's on Touch, that made Touch what it is, filter everywhere within the R&B industry.
That's so interesting.
So it literally was like 2 years of Amarie post Touch that was in R&B in music, that time.
Yeah.
Literally like 2006, 7.
Okay.
Where, and I don't even know where Rich is these days, but he did an amazing thing by doing that and adding to that, because Beyonce used him for even B-Day, like afterwards. Shout out to Rich Girl, the group.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not rich girl.
But yeah, Touch is a great album. She put Carl Thomas on there.
Yeah, I just had to look again. I remember Rolling Down My Face. I do remember I like that one. Oh, Not the Only One is my favorite one. Ha ha ha. That like love that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember like it used to be, but yeah, I gotta revisit this album.
You revisit that one. It's a good one from start to finish.
Okay, I definitely gotta revisit
That's the press play album.
Okay.
For me.
She's performing at the Roots picnic. Who knew?
Oh, that they just told you on there?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, let me see. All right. Well, I'll see. Me too. I'll go see Amarie then. Okay. I'm gonna take it back. Not even way back, but back.
Okay.
Sade Love Deluxe.
I have Love Deluxe live.
Really?
Yeah.
The live one,
The
though.
live one.
Okay. Regular.
Wow.
I just need Bulletproof Soul with like no like anything in the back. My parents actually took me to go see Sade at like 7, old ass child. And never got to see her the second time she came back around, and it still like haunts me till this day.
No.
But I think it's just childhood. My father loved Sade, and I remember he would play like Paradise on vinyl, and just like all the very old ones. And I think that I was old enough. Sade was the first CD of hers that I feel like I was able to really listen to. And I mean, it's neck and neck between her and Erykah Badu as my favorite artists of all time. It just kind of depends on my mood, but I love me some damn Sade, like love.
I mean, you can put on Sade at any moment, anywhere, and it just calms you.
Anywhere,
there's like a relaxing thing that happens when you like listen to her music.
Her voice just like transports you. I feel like that's why I get so irritated when people try to compare Drake's artist Naomi Sharon to her. Ew. And they tried to run with this narrative. I didn't mean to say ew, and I'm like, it never gave. Like, and I think his project is really good, but it never gave Sade. Like, let's stop.
And like that voice, Sade's a band as well.
Also, let's be clear, right? Sade Adu is my favorite. Yeah, the band. The video for No Ordinary Love. So good.
As a kid, I just was so enamored, just like sitting on the floor, just like watching that and being like, is she really underwater?
Is she underwater, a mermaid? She's running in the street. She's barefoot. She was in a wedding dress. Like, those are the videos in a chic wedding dress.
I've never even seen anybody try to recreate that wedding dress, and it's a beautiful dress.
Let's talk about videos for 1 second.
Yeah.
It is such a thing because it is not like, again, we don't have the same capabilities. If you don't have cable, you're not really watching MTV Jams or BET, the box or whatever, however people have.
Shout out to MTV Jams.
But there's so many videos like
on that.
The first time Destiny's Child had new members and they did it in a Say My Name video. And that is your recollection to how you knew about the new members or how we're talking about this video. I remember when even the first Erykah Badu video, and then she was on and on, and then it was like The Color Purple. These are like very vivid memories.
It was like the mud on her face,
everything.
But it was like placed so beautifully.
It was like, it's so good. But I don't know what videos in the past. Well, Victoria Monet's video, I think, on My Mama definitely spiked the song. But outside of that, there's not a lot of videos that we can say just can change the song or add to it. Not WAP. Well, we were all in the house with COVID.
But I mean, it helped, right?
It helped. But it's tough.
It's tough because it's so many things grabbing our attention now.
Yeah, it's
tough.
So
being able, the idea that you're talking about is sitting down in front of the TV at home to watch something. Whereas now we have a phone in our hands that is grabbing our attention in so many different ways. Why the fuck am I going to YouTube to watch a video when I could go to Twitter and see 30 seconds of it?
Yeah, and I sometimes try to go to YouTube and watch videos, but it's tough.
I do.
It's tough, but
I like live. I watch a lot of live performances on YouTube. So that's usually
because you said you had Sade's live album.
Live, because I watched the live version of Love Deluxe, and I've always been. Why is it called Love Deluxe? It's only 9 songs. I've always wondered that, like, because when I think deluxe, I think a reissue.
But I think that was like that now more so.
Right.
I don't even think they were doing deluxes then.
No, it's 9 songs.
It was just like deluxe. Yeah. Like love and abundance.
An abundance.
That's what I just took from it.
Deluxe. But yes, that was on my list too.
Okay.
Should I do one from my list?
Mm-hmm.
I have Brandy Aphrodisiac. I know that's hard because you want to add it, but it wasn't on your list, was it? a press play album, there's a couple songs that, like Sadiddy, I'd skip. Another one at the end I'd skip. But Necessary, if I could have your heart.
That, yeah, I was so
yeah. Timbaland working on that album was just so good.
And mine is where you need to be with T.I. That one with Kanye was like,
well,
something.
Kanye produced where you want to be.
Oh yeah. Okay, Kanye Productions.
Okay, no,
you'll never make me hate him. You know how I feel about Kanye. You'll never make me hate him.
I mean, a great producer, great artist. A lot of our makings is of him these days. But I mean, an amazing album. She worked with really good producers, so she worked with Timbaland, Kanye as well. A lot of Timbaland on that album. It was their first time working together. He did the second single, "Who Is She to You," but Kanye did the first single with "Talk About Our Love." And so I was always wondering if like they did each other a favor, because Kanye did 2 songs on that album, and she did a song on Late Registration.
I always knew that
one day,
but nobody knows what she's saying.
They try to bring me down. I think I know if I was to
really
to do it.
I have no clue what she's. What kind of dream we found?
Mama was going through some things.
See, I'm off there. Yeah, she was.
It was trying to take my sister money.
Yeah, also a great song. Yeah. It doesn't even matter. I don't even care what she's saying. It's such a great song. Like, great song. Erykah Badu. Okay. Mama's Gun.
Amazing.
It actually might be number 2 for me.
That is an amazing album.
I just, my favorite Erykah Badu song is Green Eyes. Just such a 10-minute long song. It could be longer, going through all of the stages of a relationship or grief and processing. What is it, like grief, acceptance? I forgot the third one. But just such an amazing album. Bag Lady, Didn't You Know?
AD 2000.
Yeah. Which I did not know. Who was that about, actually?
There was a young man. I would have to Google his name.
I know.
It
was in New York.
It was in New York. He was shot by the police like a crazy number of times. I don't even want to lie about the number of times he was shot. But it was like they identified the wrong person. And his initials are AD. His first name begins with an A. Last
had
name
no
with
idea.
This happened in the year 2000. And the song essentially is like, you won't be naming no buildings after me.
To go down dilapidated.
And so she's refraining that expression over and over and over. A beautiful song, though.
I told you I found this out a year, whenever you told me. Last year.
Beautiful song.
I'm ashamed I actually did not know.
No, you wouldn't know because she doesn't name him in the song.
I had no idea.
And so it's just her voice is
so good. Love me some Badu.
Yeah. Also, it's a tribute to Amadou Diallo.
Yeah, yes.
He was shot by 4 plainclothes police officers. In the year 2000. It's very sad.
Very.
Very sad.
Okay, what's your next one?
I know. He was shot 41 times.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That's actually insane.
My next album is Rihanna Anti.
Really? In your top 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
I was going back and forth between that and Rated R. They both have a hold on me in terms of like her discography. Obviously, I really love her as an artist, a person. She's on my list of people to have dinner with. One of these days that will happen. And I feel like Anti is like just a mix of everything, and it worked. As a fan of hers, I know it took a while for that album to happen because she was just in so many different places and trying so many different things. And when it first came out, people wasn't really fucking with it like
really?
That. Yeah.
Actually, I really liked it.
It didn't get its like love until like a little later.
Okay.
And even now, like it's like I think some crazy stat of like the longest charting song by a Black female artist, album by a Black female artist ever.
Okay.
So like it's still getting its love. Like it was nominated for 8 Grammys. She didn't win any of them. Like crazy stuff like that. But I mean, an amazing album. Like,
I do. I never know if I love Rated R or Anti
right.
better. I think it just depends on my mood sometimes.
Yeah.
But I
just
love
holds a special moment because that's when I really like became a fan.
But like photographs and like, there's just certain songs on there that I love.
Cold Case
so
Love.
Much. Cold Case Love.
Yeah.
I listened to it recently,
Firebomb.
actually.
Should I change it to Rated R? I'm naming songs about that one. I didn't name songs on the other one, but
I think Rated R has, for me, just it evokes more, and I like the songwriting on there a little better. But as an album, I really love Anti. Yeah. I come fluttering in another time.
Shout out to SZA.
Right. I do advise you, run it back. Run it on back. SZA in the background, just shaking her little hips in the video.
Right. Don't need no peace.
And then what else? What else is on that one? Stay.
No, Stay was on Unapologetic.
Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. I also love Unapologetic.
Yeah. That was a really good album too.
Rihanna makes great albums.
So James Joint, Kiss It Better. Woo, Needed
Woo.
Me, Same Old Mistakes, Love on the Brain, Pose, Sex With Me.
Actually, it's between those two. It's Rated R for me.
As I read it,
as you read it. No, it's
I went back and forth.
Unapologetic and Rated R. I can go back between those. Yeah, because that one I felt like was a lot more poppy. And then you had the Same Old Mistakes. What is the name of that damn group? The cover.
Oh, Tame Impala.
Yeah. So it was just a little bit more poppy, but not that I disliked it. Still a girl. So this was a big on the Spotify, actually on the Apple list. Everybody was in an uproar that Mariah Carey, Emancipation of Mimi, was not on that list.
Yeah.
And I am one of the people that were in it.
We're like about to like go to Culver City and knock the door down.
Figure it out. Like, why was Emancipation of Mimi not? I listened to it this week.
Yeah.
It still sounds
Stay
fresh.
The
like
Night.
it could. You keep saying "Stay the Night."
Stay the Night.
Just let me rock you to the morning light.
Stay the Night.
It's cold outside and much too late to drive. Like,
say something.
Writing. If it's worth your, did you hear it go? Soon as it could, baby. Even Snoop Dogg, like a great feature. Great features. You saw Jermaine Dupri was hot. Like, why the fuck is this album not in?
Oh yeah,
any list?
I mean, even he did the first song. He did her first single. Just like that.
Did he do like majority of the album?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Don't Forget About Us.
Like, he did literally majority of the album. Yeah,
him and Brian Michael Cox and We Belong Together.
Yes, yeah. That one has like 7. That album probably has like
so many singles.
Like Circles wasn't a single, but my song. So many singles on that album. I don't understand, and I don't know what Mimi's biggest album was, but Shake It Off
one
single.
Of the early, probably like Music Box or self-titled.
Probably, yeah. Was Fly Like a Bird a single?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but no skips. No skips.
So I don't have Emancipation, but I have a Mariah album.
Okay.
Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel.
And I sure.
I knew you was gonna be like, okay,
never got into
cool,
her.
cool.
I was like a Honey. I was like, I'm not like the poppy pop Mariah fan. But
and it's not. This is straight R&B. The Dream did most of this album.
That's what you always say to me, and I still have not gone back.
Bet you gonna know. Obsessed, Candy Blink, Ribbon.
Yeah, I stopped after Rainbow. I never got
Friends.
No, sure.
Damn.
Sure.
Languishing.
That's the name of a song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, go on.
Mama gonna throw the thesaurus at the wall. I'm like, what word was it?
Yeah, I was like, spell it. What? Languishing. Okay.
I was wondering. Okay, what you got next? I feel like we're on our last one.
Really?
Yeah. If we did 10.
One?
Yeah.
We got to keep going. We're doing 15. Janet Jackson. Janet.
Beautiful.
I listened to it again this week. I think because of the conversation around. Listened to it this week. I think it still stands up to me. Like, still.
Not Rhythm Nation?
No.
Not Velvet Rope?
Velvet Rope, it's really hard, but it's still Janet. I used to record the videos when it would come on and would be in there like, do you want this? I was in the desert, baby. Okay, with my little wife beater. Early in the morning, you want this? And then MC Light, I'll get you. Like, I wanted to just go
that
to like.
That video has been recreated so many times.
And
now.
It can't be.
Like, Tinashe Nasty is technically.
Really?
If you think about it.
But it's like close but no cigar.
Yeah, no.
You
Yeah,
know,
no one, like, you can't
even
rip
like
it off.
early Janet Jackson and what's the other one? The one where they're That's the Way Love Goes. And she had that the black and white thing. And then Anytime, Any Place, like
I get you.
Again.
I get you.
And it's so long. And then just the cover alone. That will go down in the history of iconic covers.
Yeah.
Just that your hands, or was it her ex-husband at the time, or her husband at the time?
That was the cover?
The hair.
Or was that the Rolling
No, the
Stone?
thingy. Hold on. No, it's the face, but it's the same. It's from the same shoe.
Okay.
The face. Sorry, it's the jeans. I was like, damn, it's the face, but then the back is like the jeans.
Right.
In the little, because even in the video, I remember again, he pulls. I thought it was like so hot, and he like pulls. She got like a little charm, and
She loved a charm.
And then that was the time that we found out, like, oh, Janet Jackson's a big freak. Like, I was like, oh, she a freak.
Why my fault?
You know, Velvet Rope, it really, really
Velvet
came
Rope
out.
was like...
Tie me.
Like, she didn't mean the rope when you go out to the club. No. Only one song meant that. The rest of them was freaky ropes.
And then she just, my lips hurt. You know, my favorite. Different album. But like, Would You Mind is still one of the sexiest, what is that on Demita Joe? One of the sexiest songs ever.
Or Warmth on 24YL.
See? My girl got
21
hits.
YL.
Because now we got into wait, and what is your other one? Because I think it's very interesting. We have like no Stevie Wonder, no Whitney Houston.
I'm sorry, I don't know that I have. Like, Whitney had great songs. What album we talking about? A full body of work. No shade to Whitney.
You know what I think about?
No shade.
I don't know if I was listening to a lot of Whitney Houston in the house, like album. And you know what the first album I remember is with Your Love Is My Love. I mean, I did Heartbreak Hotel at my talent show.
Whitney. We miss you,
Whitney. But we love you, Nip.
we miss you, Whitney.
But I know all the hits. You know, like, you know the songs, but I don't know a whole album. Like, I would probably, shade. I have like Isley Brothers songs in my top of all time for sure. And like, I have songs of people, I guess, like Teddy and Patty and whatnot. But yeah, I don't but I think also probably it's like the albums that shifted our lives and where we were. So
yeah, because my next one I would say was probably Aaliyah's Aaliyah album.
Okay.
For obvious reasons. It's not on your list, but it's on my list.
I loved it though, but it's not on my list.
Yeah, loved. Really, really, really good body of work. And she was also at that time, I love when artists try new shit. After they've had albums for a while and they want to like try something new. Like, she was having some rock songs in there.
I mean, It's Whatever. It's probably one of my favorite Aaliyah songs. Like, and I remember when it came out. Like, I remember that I had it on bootleg. So I remember that bootleg CD that had like Aaliyah written on it. Like,
and I was like, wanted that CD so bad. And it came out.
It had the A on it, right?
It was I mean, no, the A was like a thing for her, but she was on the cover.
Okay. No, I mean the actual physical CD.
Oh, the physical CD. Yeah, I have the rug.
A.
Yeah. I literally have the rug. That's the Sean Brown rug of that. And beautiful album, start to finish. We Need a Resolution starts the album off. First single, beautiful fucking video.
That's one of the videos actually. The Who Looks That Good with the snake in the dirt. Did you sleep on the wrong side? I'm catching a bad vibe.
The shot,
the futurism
of her on the bed, with the Gucci robe on and two-piece bikini that you didn't realize was a two-piece bikini.
The makeup and the hair, the glam alone. The glam
was
alone
so like color. It was just like popped.
The glam alone was amazing.
Beautiful video.
I do want to do. I said we're gonna do 15. We only doing 10. Bonus favorite R&B soundtrack, and there's only one answer.
Waiting to Exhale?
Yes.
Okay.
What I did not know though was, because I had this conversation, somebody said the Nutty Professor, I think 2 soundtrack, but it's Janet's all hits. No, it's like Case, Touch Me, Tease Me.
Okay. If you watch the video,
it's actually it was like there's another Janet Jackson song. It's like 7 hits on it, which I never knew until last week.
Okay.
It's 7 hits. But I think if you're just like, if we're back to emote, you know how much I love Babyface.
I was about to say Babyface produced album.
You know, Babyface is like top for
Right.
me, and it's just that's all the divas. Like sometimes it hurts so much, that Aretha Franklin song, and then that's back to Nippy, back to Nip. Shoop was on there. Yeah. Soul Food was a really good soundtrack. Obviously, Love Jones too, but it's Waiting to Exhale. It's literally Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of other soundtracks. They don't do soundtracks no more.
I know. That's why I said when the people didn't like Queen and Slim, it was a great soundtrack.
They don't do like Bad Boys for Life. Don't have a soundtrack.
They probably do.
Because Bad Boys 2 soundtrack was cute.
It was.
It had La La La.
Oh, so
Shake Yourself Feather.
I
actually played that. I don't play that. It's like a version. It's like I'm a piano version of
really?
Shake Yourself Feather.
No, I think you should just go back to the original. That song still slaps, right. Okay? Like we do it for fun. Drop. I remember exactly where I was when that shit came out too.
Yeah, they took over the summer with that soundtrack. Yeah.
Come here, girl. What your name is? How do we end on rap? This is R&B only.
R&B. But Nelly became a singing nigga too, so.
The first black country star.
Okay.
Well, not first. It was like Tracy Chapman, Hootie and the Hootie. And I know there was Wade. What's her name? That's on the Beyonce
Tracy.
album.
I mean, not Tracy. Somebody. I know you're talking
crossover about. Rapper.
Right.
Crossover rap country.
Linda Martell, yes.
Because that song with, I don't even know the white man's name that Nelly was making
over
on the song.
over
and over again.
Was it Tim McGraw?
Yeah. That was a song though.
Yeah.
It was
on the Sweatsuit album.
He actually was so big though, Nelly. It's actually crazy how big he was.
He did the 2 albums before Future did.
What's your favorite out of the Future albums?
Like his whole discography?
No, out of We
Future
Don't Trust
Hendrix?
You or We Still Don't Trust You.
Probably Still.
Right answer. Because why? It's an R&B album.
It's an R&B album. Because I like Hendrix more than Future.
Same.
So, yeah.
The way I have played out We Still Don't Trust You.
I couldn't tell you the names of the
songs, it's ridiculous. It's
that's your shit.
Instead of like, hey Google, play Sade, I'd be like, hey Google, play We Still Don't Trust You. I cook to it. I clean to it. Like, oh no, it's right for you. No, Right for You is a love song. It's a Future song. Right for You. I'm trying to get Right for You. It's literally a love song. It's a ballad.
Oh,
it is.
He's singing?
He is. He is. I'm like, oh my God, I love singing Future.
I do too. Like he was singing on Hendrix. Hendrix is one of my favorite Future albums. We still don't trust you. It's like, oh, it's. I listen to it weekly. But. Well, an R&B album.
An R&B. So we're gonna close on that. Well, the quote is. And the quote obviously doesn't have anything to do with music. I just found it. The reason you have a hard time trusting your intuition. We're not doing no quote. I'm just so mad that you just did that.
What's the quote? This quote ain't got shit to do with what we're just
Wait, none of them usually.
The last one did, which is why I was about to cry when you said it. But this one?
I don't know. I'm about to. What's your favorite line from? What's your favorite musical quote?
Musical quote?
Mm-hmm. Wait, we didn't have no Beyonce. Oh, we had Destiny's Child in our top.
That's enough.
Oh.
Well, you said R&B. I mean, I would say B-Day, but we only had 10 albums. Are we Apple Music?
Are we Apple? I'm gonna just do a Beyonce quote then. Okay. I don't like to gamble. If there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself.
I know that's right.
So yeah.
Damn, we didn't have no Beyonce.
I know.
But I would put B-Day if I were to add a bonus 11th place. I'm not saying it like that, but 11th place.
I mean, I would have Beyonce, the album.
Oh, okay. I get that.
I know everybody's like Renaissance, but mine is Beyonce still. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Peace out.